Hi, Jean. How's it going today?
Hey, Emily, it's going great. How about you?
I'm doing great. Just got back from a White Paw board retreat, so super excited what the future holds. Um, so, as we get started here today on this episode, what we're going to look at is what happened in 2025. What did we learn, and what do we think based on that will help us navigate through in 2026? So, if you were to capture one word to describe 2025, what would it be?
Um, I think chaos is a good word. A lot of things got dropped on us, like, wow, what's this? Okay, this is a change that's coming. But I don't think anything got resolved in
Right?
25. So I think that's what it is going to be happening now in 26 is like all these things that came to fruition or came to light in 25. Now we have to find out what actually comes to fruition in
Right.
26. So
Yes.
yeah, that's going to be interesting. And yeah, do you want to give some examples of like what you saw the chaos
Yeah.
in 25?
Yeah, for sure. Just so much being unsettled right now. So my word would be unsettled. And, there's been things going on at the National Association of Broadcasters and the FCC about how retransmission is negotiated for the big players like Hulu and YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's gaining attention, and that's one thing that we could benefit from if that has to change. And
Right.
so it could put us more on an evil playing field for pricing. And then there's content. Content has changed, right? So you've got um, channels going away, right? Which
Right.
we
Yep.
have historically not seen because it was keep all the channels, you have to take them all. And now certain programmers are dropping some of the channels. Podcasts are coming back on video, right? Or
Right.
coming to
Right.
video, I should say. And then sports, talk about chaos.
Oh my gosh, chaos. Like where do you even watch these games anymore? Is it on regular TV?
Yes.
Is it on streaming? Which streaming is it on?
Yes.
It's just like, yeah, I mean, that continues to be a problem, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Yeah.
really is a problem that needs to be solved. I don't know if it gets solved in 26. I
I
think
know.
that chaos might still continue and even
Agree.
get worse in
Right.
26. The fragmentation of where to watch sports is going to continue in 26. I don't think that gets solved yet.
Oh, I would agree. I mean, and look at the MLB, right? Taking the
Right.
Brewers, they had gotten the Twins last year, and what's going to happen with all the other teams that are up in the air, and then
Yep.
what happens with some of the NBA, right? In
Right.
some cases. So, yeah, it's definitely. I would agree. It's not going to be settled, but it's going to be interesting to navigate through all of those things in 26.
And then, what does that do to the sports fan? Do they kind of get frustrated and
Yeah.
just give up? I mean, I know a lot of the younger generation, they don't even watch full games. They
Right.
just watch highlights. And they like the condensed short form, just give me what I missed
Yeah.
or the
The
important things that I
importance.
want to see.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, that's one thing that I think we really saw is a lot of short form content, not just in sports, the highlights and everything, but and how we promote our services.
Yep.
So one thing that I think we really saw in 25 is that your short form content that you put like out on your socials, your website really needs to be authentic and
Yes.
use
100%.
your own employees, use yourself.
Yep.
People want to see that. They want to see the people they know and not
Yep.
necessarily a slickly produced
Yeah.
AI generated,
Correct.
fake thing. They want real. And
Yep.
so I think that's one thing that we saw and should continue to be a trend in 26 is authentic, short form, real.
Yep.
People want the real.
Absolutely. And, speaking of AI, like huge, I mean, bigger than ever in 25. And people are starting to use it, but you could question if they're using it in the right way, right?
Yep.
Because it's definitely a tool and I use it for some things, but never want to lose the human connection aspects
Yep.
and I want to remain authentic. And if everybody's using AI to do everything and you take that out, you're no different, right?
Right.
So you
Right.
want to do business with people you trust. And in
Yep.
order to do that, you have to be real and you have to be who you are and you can't hide behind AI.
Right. Right.
So,
Yeah, I
yeah.
know. I've sat in on several webinars and presentations. I'm haven't fully embraced AI yet. So I'm trying to learn, like, how should I use it? Where can it be applicable for me? And every presentation and webinar says AI is a tool. Like you said, it's
Yes.
one of your tools. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be your only tool. It shouldn't be your strategy. You should use it, among your other resources. And so I would say I use it mostly for work, like in search, and it's better than what Google was and everything. So I use it more for like research and search, like I said. But if you see me give a presentation or put something out there, I mean, 95% of it is still me. It's still Jean Evelyn putting her brain to work. And, I want to keep doing that. I don't want my brain to go to mush. I still want to challenge myself, but I like having the tools that AI, helps me with and helps, make my presentations and things like that. So that's my feeling about AI. I don't know if more and more people are letting it do their actual work. I guess I would be cautious of that, but.
Oh, I wholeheartedly would too. I use it for sure for research as well. But I like writing. So I'll write something and then I'll just kind of put it in there and say, okay, make it grammatically correct or make it sound a little better. And I think that's okay. You don't want it to just create something that you're plastering all over social media and there's no authenticity behind it. So it'll be interesting to see how content programmers use it though to create content.
Right. And then again, is that something people want? I mean, if it's good and it's enjoyable for people, then great. But I think we do still get back to what we've talked about a couple times in our 25 podcasts is the localism. And again, see, does the AI come back to you? And people really want to know what is going on in their area with their hometown and that kind of thing. So if the AI is applicable to localism, then, then it's a good tool. But people still want to be local.
Yeah. And why are podcasts coming back? Because they not only want to hear you now, they want to see you.
Yeah. And they're coming on video. I know. I have a couple podcasts that I listened to. I was like, oh, I wonder if this one is also on YouTube or somewhere where I can see it. Because sometimes when they're talking on the podcast, especially if it's more than one person, like they talk about, well, you're wearing this, and they make, gestures and things. And so, you do want to see it. And I'm finding that more and more as I listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
I'd rather be watching them. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah. There's something to be said in what you learn about body language too, right?
Yep, for sure. So and facial expressions, because I can't hide mine. There's no way I'd be a good actress. I cannot hide my facial expressions. So not a good poker player either, I guess.
Yeah, me either.
So
as you look to 2026 with everything we've talked about, what's a word you are hopeful will be a word we could look back and say was a thing, or what do you think about that?
Well, I think 26, I am hopeful that like the word we would have is resolution. Whether it's good or bad, I think we need to get some of these open-ended things resolved. Like, okay, does Nexstar get to buy Tegna because the 39% ownership cap gets lifted? I hope not, but I also just want to know either way. What is the resolution to that? And so, like, I hope some of these things that are just looming out there, we finally figure out. And what happens with these homeless professional teams that they don't have a TV home. Like, let's figure out what is going to happen there. And just so we can, make plans. I'm a planner. I want to know like what our costs are going to be. Who are we negotiating with and that kind of thing. So I hope 26 is a year of resolution. Whatever the resolution is, I want to know it. So
oh, that's a great word. I didn't think about that, but absolutely, because there's always a solution, right? But you have to know where you stand in order to move forward. So I'm going to take that word too. Another word I had was partnership, right? Because a lot of the solutions may lead to co-opetition. I'll bring that word back, or new partnerships that historically you wouldn't have necessarily thought would make sense. It'll be a fun year. It's going to be a really busy year, I think.
It'll be a very busy year, but I'm ready for it. I'm up for
I
the
am too.
challenge. So yeah,
Yep. Same.
it'll be great to continue working with you. So
Yes, absolutely. So,
yeah,
okay. Well, I think that's all I have for this episode, but tune in for more here as we continue down this path and let us know if there's anything you want us to chat about.
sounds good.
Thank you.
Yep.